the same place, by the way. It's Super Bowl one. Anything to that?
Don't give me ideas.
Myles, what did you think of George Pickens' comments on Greg Newsome saying he didn't know who he was? Did you happen to see those comments?
No, I don't read all that. So I think he had an idea who he was last time they played. I think they did a great job containing him, and look forward to the matchup with him on the outside again. He's definitely a competitor. He's good at what he does, and so are we on the back end. And they look forward to matching up with their wide receivers every time.
What did you think about his comments about you guys maybe not being a good team and the snow kind of pushing you guys towards that win?
We played in the same snow, so I don't see how it was to any benefit to us more than them. But we could be a better team on record, but we're good enough on that day, and we have to be good enough on Sunday. That's all that matters.
Myles, can you repeat what you did against them in that Thursday night game? And if so, what would it take to have that kind of same performance?
We got to stop the run. We got to put them in passing situations in which they need to hold the ball. We didn't do enough of that last week. Bo was able to get the ball off, quickly and on his timing. And before that, we were able to do that with Russell and them. So we have to, go back 2 weeks ago and perform to that same caliber, first and second down, and make them hold the ball on third down and later in the game.
Did they do anything to you in that second half, or was it more? Kevin mentioned the snow, the footing. Was that the difference between first half, second half, Thursday night?
A bit of the footing, for sure. But they started, running back was on my side, tight end was on my side, and they were sometimes sliding as well that way. So they were kind of throwing the kitchen sink at me. But at the end of the day, we have schemes around that. We just have to get in positions or down in distances where we can call that without putting ourselves in bad situations if they were to run a draw or just run the ball.
When you're seeing somebody a second time, whether it's in the season or whenever do you sort of go through your mind what potential counters they may have try to play out in your mind how they could counter what happened the first time you played them?
Absolutely. We talk about that all week about the counters for what we did, especially going over things that we were weak against during that first matchup. So just trying to seal up anything that or show up anything we weren't as successful on. So you want to create those counters, but you don't want to go away for the game plan that worked the first time too much. They've got to show that they really have a concerted effort to change things up, and if they haven't, then go with what worked the first time. But have those counters ready when the time calls.
Myles, Shelby Harris is one of your favorite teammates. I know that. We already know that. But what makes him so special?
Man, when he comes in, no pants on, it just and it starts airing out the D-line room. I tell you, it's special. Having an old guy come in there like that.
Here,
Big Shell.
Big Shell, not the little.
We are the Harrises. Coming to you on Sunday, 1 p.m.
Wednesday, Real Sports.
So one more, Myles. Who's your favorite D tackle to play with?
Well, probably Shelby Harris.
Dalby.
Dalby? Dalby Harrison.
Hey, Myles, I'm guessing you don't hear a lot of trash talk when you're out there. When you do hear a guy chirping on the other side, Pickens, whoever, do you get involved?
Only in grabbing my guy. Like whoever he's talking to, I try to just get him out of the situation. But I don't talk much, so you the guys don't really talk to me. And I just like playing the game. So there's not much talk unless just help each other up, or maybe it was a good move by him or myself, and then just a little compliments here and there. Usually me and Joe Burrow, hey Joe, hey Myles, something like that.
Myles, in a season that obviously hasn't gone the way you guys hoped, there's the sort of historic thing being thrown around about you guys this organization hasn't swept the Steelers in the season since 1988. How much would that mean to you guys? At least a small sort of feather in the cap, given how things are kind of going this year.
You got to take the wins you can get. that is a little bit of history that we haven't accomplished in quite a long time. So, if there's something you can fight for, you gotta go out and find it. You gotta, like I said, you gotta find a reason why. You gotta start to build your legacy, and that's part of our legacy. If we want it, we can go out there and achieve it. But it's going to be tough. They're a really good team, and we have to respect them. But it's out there if we really do want it.
A couple more.
That said, the rivalry. With that said, the rivalry. Have you seen that grow?
Was it in my locker though?
Yes.
It was?
The new one next to me. Yeah.
The one next. See.
It's ducked under the. I got you.
Okay. Appreciate you.
Have you seen this rivalry maybe grow over the past couple of years, or has it felt the same for you across the board in your time here?
It's always felt the same. I mean, you had veterans from the rivalry when I was starting up with Big Ben and AB, Le'Veon. So it's really just evolved, but I wouldn't say it's gotten any bigger. It's just different characters playing the roles now.
How important would it be for you to sweep this team the first time since you've been here?
Important? I think it's always important to win. So regardless of the history of sweeping the team, that's like you said, a nice feather in the cap. But I think it's important to win every game you can.
TJ didn't exactly apologize, but I saw him over there in Pittsburgh saying that it wasn't personal against you, the thing that he tweeted that night, and that he really respects your game and you as a player. Does that smooth over anything, or do you take that as sort of like an apology?
I mean, it was a joke when I said I'd make him apologize, but I take the games against the Steelers personal because they're the rivalry games. Everyone in the division is a personal game. Whether it's the Battle of Ohio, whether it's the Ravens, whoever it is, you have to add motivation because it means more to the organization, it means more to the fans, and ultimately it means more to the players. All that stuff, all that history, all that tradition, it gets funneled into you over time. So, I don't take anything, from that situation. I have a lot of respect for TJ, what he does, and how talented he is. But our teams are matched up, and I want to be the best player on the field, just like he does. So, look forward to doing that.
Do you expect a kitchen sink from Snap One?
Absolutely. We'll be ready.
Appreciate it.